Alright, so I recently ran into a problem with my ignition. It broke on the running position. Anyways, long story short, I had to find a way to bypass the ignition. Okay, so right here you got your cilinoid. This is your ignition wire right here, and this runs to a button, which I'll show you. I'm starting the truck on the button right now. Now I created a toggle between this hot wire here, and I separated it over to create a bridge here with there's another wire. There's two wires on here. Okay, this one here. And you basically just got to pull these wires apart on here until you find the one that shuts it off. And then you just cinch down that nut there, separate with the bolt here, add a toggle. Okay. And I tried to put this toggle in the cab. Every time I did it, it either burned out my toggle or melted the wires or something, so I just left it right here. Okay, so you turn this here, that gives you power. Okay, so what I did, just to give you an idea, just to show you here, so I mean I got nothing here. Okay, so I just installed a little push button here, start my truck like that. Okay, see what the problem is, see now it still won't shut off. What I found out is I think it's something in the column. I kind of ran out of money, and I got frustrated because I already changed this. This is a brand new ignition, still wouldn't do nothing, wouldn't change, so I installed this here. Now to shut it off, just go back. Back over here, shut the engine off just like that. Before, see now, what you can bypass your ignition and just start it is by, I was taking just a pair of needle nose on here, and then I was clamped down and I was touching this right here on the hot here, and that was basically jumping it. Okay. But then to turn it off, I had to take off this nut and then separate these two wires on here to get the shut off. Then I had to put that back on there. That was getting really annoying. I ended up changing the ignition, the starter, and the solenoid. That's why I figured the problem is probably in that column, but I ended up just kind of MacGyvering it and doing it this way. But basically, so this top nut here on the solenoid goes onto your it's for your starter. Okay, so that one runs all the way down in through a little hole in there, goes to that push start button. Okay, and then this is the hot wire here. Actually, it connects on over in here and kind of goes through over to the starter. But you basically I just separated these, created a bridge